Hey guys, good morning. It's Mike, the Stop and Shop grocery hauler. I drive tractor trailer for Stop and Shop out of the Freetown, Massachusetts distribution center. This is where everything for Stop and Shop New England comes out of. We deliver all the dry grocery, all the health and beauty aids, seasonal stuff, and all the refrigerated, the perishable grocery, which is 4 categories of that. You've got your dairy, your deli, your meat, and your produce. That's on the perishable loads, the refrigerated loads. But today I'm doing a dry grocery load. So I have a grocery remix load. And that is basically all the dry grocery items that are not refrigerated that you'll find in a Stop and Shop store, which is their largest category. We're talking, dry grocery is anything from pet food to laundry detergent, soaps, cleansers, canned soups, mayonnaise, mustard, relish, I mean, you name it. Health and beauty aids, and right down to candy. I mean, everything that is dry grocery is on these loads that are the dry grocery remix loads, which is what I have today. When we go out with a trailer load, there's anywhere from 1 to 3 stops. You'll seldom ever have more than 3 stops. Most of the time you'll have 2 stops. And sometimes you might just have 1 stop. The whole trailer is going to the 1 store, which is usually the busy stores like the downtown Boston stores, downtown Providence, and, real high volume areas population wise. But today we got 2 stops, which is average. We're going out to Western Mass. I have store 80 in Springfield, and we're also going to store 94 Riverdale in West Springfield. Now with the grocery loads, these are pretty easy because when we get to the stores, the store workers, the grocery worker, he'll unload the pallets with an electric power jack that's at the stores, and we will just assist. But when we deliver the perishable, the refrigerated loads, we, the drivers, we unload. All the stores have 2 electric power jacks at every store, and we will use a power jack to unload the perishable pallets. And what you do there is you take the produce pallets off, put them in the produce cooler. You take the deli pallet, goes to the deli cooler, the dairy pallets to the dairy cooler, and the meat pallets into the meat cooler. Pretty simple. And we also pick up the salvage. Salvage is, when they empty the pallet, product off the pallet, they take the pallets, they stack them up. So you got stacks of pallets coming back. You've got cardboard bales that come back. We put those on the truck, bring them back to the warehouse. Totes that the health and beauty aids come in, and certain, odd items are in these plastic totes. They stack them, wrap them, and we bring them back. And they all get reworked into the supply chain here at the Freetown Stop and Shop warehouse. So we're going to take a little ride. I'll give you a little look what it's like to drive and, deliver for Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop, like all companies today, are hiring drivers. Everybody's looking for drivers. If you're a Class A CDL driver with at least 6 months experience, and you have a clean driving record, which means no chargeable at-fault accidents for the past 3 years, and no more than 2 moving violations in the past 3 years, you should think about applying to Stop and Shop Freetown for a truck driving position. These are hourly union truck driver positions. That means we don't get paid by the mile in a stop here like some places do. We get paid by the hour. So everything we do here, from the time you punch in to the time you punch out on the time clock, you're getting paid. So that means you get paid to sit in traffic, whether it's an accident or road construction. You get paid to fuel your truck, clean your windows and mirrors, sweep out your truck. You get paid for delays at the stores, waiting to back in, or the store people are just busy and can't get to you right away. No matter what happens here, we love the fact that we're hourly employees. We also have a fabulous benefits package that is 100%, yes, 100% paid for by Stop and Shop. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield, Delta Dental, and Davis Optical for eye care. And that's 100% paid for you and your family. We pay nothing for medical insurance here at Stop and Shop as truck drivers. It's all paid for by Stop and Shop, and that's a huge benefit. Just think how much a week you're paying out of your paycheck for benefits. How much of a raise would that be in your pocket if you came to work as a driver for Stop and Shop? Because you wouldn't pay anything for medical. And they also pay into your pension. A pension is a fund at the New England Teamster Pension Fund office that Stop and Shop also pays into. So that when you leave here or retire out of here, you will get a monthly pension check in your mailbox or to your checking account for the rest of your life. And that's pretty good. You have to be here a minimum of 5 years, 5 consecutive years to get vested in the pension fund. If you come to work here and quit before 5 years, you get no pension. Also, you cannot smoke pot and drive for Stop and Shop. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. We drug test here. So you have to be, able to pass a drug test, have to pass a background criminal check, and you must be willing to work nights and weekends, because when you first start out here at Stop and Shop Freetown, you're going to be working nights and weekends, and you are for quite a while. It takes a while to get off of nights. Eventually you'll get on days, but you'll still have to work weekends on days. It takes many, many years to get Monday through Friday with no nights, no weekends. Now, I've got a 10:30 a.m. start time Monday through Friday with weekends off, but it took me a long time to get that bid, over 16 years before I could get a work bid like that. A bid is a scheduled start time with 2 days off. Those are called bids, and we bid for them 3 times a year or every 4 months. We rebid all the start times and days off by seniority. Seniority is your date of hire. So, the way it works here, being a union job, those who are here the longest pick everything first. And the guy who just came in the door lately gets what's left. But that's the only fair way to do it, and all of us agree with that. It's the only way. So we pick our work bids by seniority, we pick our vacations by seniority, and anything related like that is by seniority. This is a very good job. You can make good money here. You get paid time and a half after 8 hours. And if you work a 6-day or a 6-night, the 6 punch, that 6-day or 6-night is all time and a half money. Time and a half for the entire 6-day you work. When you first start out here, you will be required to work 6 nights a week. You're pretty much most of the year, with a few exceptions, weeks, going to have to work 6 nights a week. But the 6th night will be all time and a half, and then the other 5 nights, your hourly pay, and then after 8 hours, you go on time and a half. Pretty good. Along with your 100% company paid medical and your 100% pension payment as well, so you can collect a pension when you retire out of here later in life. That's why a lot of us make the sacrifice and work nights and weekends. We felt this job was worth it for the hourly pay, good pay, 100% company paid medical, and pension. If you're interested in hustling some money for a living, it's not hard work. Everything's palletized. And, our drivers here make good money. Everybody here is making between $100,000 to $115,000 a year, and that's average. So if you're interested, you can apply in person at Stop and Shop Freetown, 136 South Main Street in Freetown, Mass. Or you can call Stop and Shop Transportation for more information at 1-800-225-9719, extension 5. Make sure you hit extension 5. All right, we're going to head out and do our 2 stops out in Western Mass. Take a little ride. See you soon. So here we are at our first stop, Store 80. We have a grocery load, dry grocery, which is everything you see here, all the dry product that is sold in a Stop and Shop store. And the store worker will unload these pallets with the power jack that's here at the store. Do you mind if I take a picture of you pulling a pallet?
Go ahead.
that's it. He'll take off the 13 pallets we have for this store and put them in the grocery back room. And then we'll move on to our second and final stop, where they will unload their pallets as well, which will be the rest of the trailer. There's 2 stops on this truck. And then once we empty out, they're gonna send me on a back haul. We do back hauls, not with every load, but some loads they'll give you a pickup. I have a pickup today. I'm gonna go pick up some product at a vendor and bring that product back to the Freetown warehouse once I'm empty. Here's another look at some of the pallets of grocery that we're delivering to store 80. You got the water pallets off. Now you've got all the grocery remix pallets. Also too, just as a heads up, as I've showed in my previous videos, every pallet has a sticker. So you always want to check the sticker on every pallet. We're at store 80. And as you can see, there's the sticker that says the pallet is for store 80. Every pallet has a sticker that looks just like this. So you've got to check the sticker on every pallet to make sure that you're not misdelivering a pallet. It's easy to make a mistake, so you got to pay attention, check every pallet that comes off the truck, make sure it's the right pallet for the right store. Because believe it or not, you can make a mistake and misdeliver a pallet to a store. You'd be surprised how often that happens, and they frown on that. They don't like that, so pay attention. All right, so we got 1 pallet left for store 80. We know this because we see the load break sign on this pallet here, which indicates our next store, our next stop. And this one on the right still has a store 80 sticker, so this will be the last pallet for store 80, and the one behind it will probably have one of these load break stickers. So that's how you know when the next store begins and the one you're at is done. But you have to pay attention to each pallet and watch these stickers and then look for the load break. But sometimes the warehouse will not use the load break, so you've got to be paying attention. Okay, so we just backed into our second stop, which is store 94 in West Springfield. And we got 7 pallets of grocery, and we're gonna unload it here. And then we're gonna be leaving here and take the empty trailer we have to a back haul. A back haul is a pickup. We have several vendors around Southern New England that we Stop and Shop deals with. We pick up product that they buy that they're gonna sell. So we pick it up with the trucks and we bring it back to the Freetown warehouse. So they use the Stop and Shop tractor trailer fleet for store deliveries, and they also use them to pick up product and bring it back to the Freetown warehouse. Okay, so we've arrived here in Manchester. We're at a warehouse here in Manchester, Connecticut. This is a back haul, a pickup. So when you come into these back hauls, most of them are drop and hook. There are a few live loads where you go to a warehouse and you back in and they live load you while you wait. But most of these back hauls are drop and hook. They've already got a Stop and Shop trailer here that's preloaded and ready to go, which is the case here at the Manchester warehouse. So the guy Jack told me where to drop my trailer. I went inside the office, you sign paperwork, and then you go hook up to the trailer you're taking. That's all preloaded, heading back to Stop and Shop Freetown. So this is it. This is the last thing we're doing for the day. We're going to hook to our trailer now that I've signed the paperwork, and we're going to head back to Freetown. And when we get back to Freetown, that'll be it. We'll fuel up and punch on and go home. So see you in a bit. All right, so I'm back at the Stop and Shop distribution center here in Freetown. I just backed our backhaul load out of Manchester, Connecticut into a door here in the warehouse where the receiving wanted it. So I'm going to drop this trailer and I'm going to bobtail over to the fuel island and fuel up, clean my windows, mirrors, and sweep out the tractor so it's nice and clean and ready to go for my partner. I'll be punching out at 9:30 tonight. I started at 10:30 this morning, so that's an 11-hour day, which is average. Like I said, we work anywhere from 10 hours to 14 hours a day. So 11 hours is pretty much average. And the good thing for me today is I'm Monday through Friday. Today is Saturday. So I'm on a 6 punch. And like I said, if you work a 6 day here or a 6 night, that 6 punch is all at time and a half hourly pay, time and a half. So I got 11 hours at time and a half today just for working a 6 day, plus the 5 days that I've already worked, which were paid to me 8 hours of straight time and then time and a half after I went over the 8th hour. So I'll be punching out, like I said, at 9:30 tonight. That will give me a total of 68 hours for the 6-day work week. We run the 8-day, 70-hour logbook here, so that means you can work up to 70 hours in 6 days. So I'll be off tomorrow, Sunday, for a reset, and I'll come back Monday and start the 70-hour cycle all over again. Like I said, if you're interested, give Stop and Shop Transportation a call. They'll set up an appointment time for you to come in and fill out an application. 1-800-225-9719, extension 5. Make sure you press extension 5. All right, that's it for now. I'm Mike, the grocery hauler. Take care.